Hello, everyone. I'm Kirby,
Shadow.
Venom.
Zero.
and we are the crew of Dwarffish Labs. On tonight's podcast, Zero, Shadow, and I are playing some more Heroes of the Storm, while Venom is on GTA. Now, last night, Venom was hosting an event on GTA. So, Venom, tell us how that went.
It went.
I stand ready.
It was interesting. I think everybody who joined in, even though nobody joined at the end, and we started good, killing people, cops, and everything. Until suddenly, instead of people coming and join in and start killing cops with me, they started to shooting me down. So it went from killing the cops, killing the players, and putting bounty to each other. After that, we went and straight up to an invitation where, uh, like I said, went to a hacking room. You
So
know when you
you're
got a lot of
so your
yeah,
whole your whole thing last night just pretty much just descended into chaos.
yes, it was fun though. First it was just a car, then it was a helicopter, tanks coming out everywhere, bounties, and then at the end I was
That's-
like, well, what happened to the cop contest I was trying to do? And
So,
they were
ha-
just started
I,
laughing.
I got a quick question. How long did it take from the start of it until it just completely went into a free spin of everything? Everybody just a complete free for all.
It will take minimum like 5 minutes to 6 minutes.
So, it basically devolved into a random game of GTA, or standard game of GTA.
Don't get what you're trying to say.
So you set up the objectives, you set up the game type, how people should have been playing, but instead it just turned into. Like I said, it's just
Yeah, everybody have their own thing.
Everyone decides what they want to do, which usually ends up killing everybody for I guess for more.
Alright, your mic
Yeah.
just completely messed up over there.
Can you hear me?
I think I understand what. Yeah, I can hear him. But I think it went all messed up at the end. And like I said, I start killing. They start killing me, and then invitations of private rooms started popping up. So I didn't read it, of course, if kind of Mexican and dumb in a way. So I joined one of these rooms, and it was a hack room where everybody spawned in the same place, but only the host knows how to get out. Now, for future people that don't know this, don't ever engage those invitations when they see a lot of points and a lot of RPs. It's just a trap. If
it's
the
too
host
good
is the only
If it's too good to be true, don't go for it.
no, because you got no weapons, you got nothing. You can't get out. You can't quit. The only way you can do it is if you turn off your Xbox, or
Now-
if you're the first one to be lucky to get outside, though.
Now, is this something that just started happening, or is this something that's
No,
notorious?
No, this happened. Let's say 4 or 5 months after GTA came out. They started doing this kind of stuff. I never joined one until, a couple of weeks ago. Well, a couple of months before my internet was off, and I joined this time, and it was way worse than before. Now you had no weapons at all. And like I said, the host is the only one that knows how to get out, and the host is the one that gets out. He'll be the one shooting you, getting all the points, not you.
So your night ended with getting destroyed by a hacker.
Kind of, yeah.
Lucky. You've encountered a treasure
Like I said, I lost
goblin.
like I said,
Quickly,
I lost
if you wish to reap its
the
reward.
thing I was trying to do with the cops,
Oh, well
and I
done.
lost the fights between all those guys
Enjoy
trying to kill
your
me,
just reward, hero.
and money,
I'm,
and ammo.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. I really am.
As you wish.
No one really likes
10
hackers
seconds.
except for hackers themselves, and well, unless they're white hat hackers.
Five, four.
But I
Three,
hear that there was also a
two,
little hacking on the
one.
Steam side of things
Let
as
the
well.
battle begin.
In the Steam,
Heart.
who are you talking about?
Steam, where you download games over the PC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see here.
Well
No,
done.
there was someone to shoot Bala. Supposedly there was a big hack over the
path
weekend
leads this way.
to where a lot of accounts on Steam were hacked into, and it was they basically exploited a system in the password protection, I believe. I think Shadow has more on the story. But I can't hear him right now. I guess he
The
just
path
bailed
leads
on
this
us.
way.
Hey, can you hear me
Yeah,
now? Can you hear me now?
we can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can
I'm
hear
having audio issues a little bit.
Let loose the
Great time
dragon
for it, you
light.
know. Yeah, but I
Yeah.
read the article from Steam where they used a basic. It was a really easy security flaw that for some reason I don't know why something so easy was overlooked by, by such a big company. But pretty much all these hackers needed was the person's account name, and then they could go in through the forgot password, and from there they just type in that information, and then they could go in get the password reset,
My hunt continues.
set it to what they want, and then they had full access to the person's account, and they were going after big Dota 2 players, top of the line guys, and like big streamers, like big live online streamer guys.
Yes, I see.
It was a mess.
I wonder why they start hacking a lot these days.
Hacking's been going on since the 80s. man.
Yeah.
Slain.
Oh, even before that.
No one else dies.
And it goes on just because people can do it. And sometimes it comes down to like, oh, I got power over you. I know something that you don't, that kind of thing.
But at the end, you get nothing out of it.
Well,
It's
it's also
sometimes money.
The talent.
it's a test of skill, really. I mean, you don't. Most of the time, you don't hack necessarily for the.
Killing blow.
Oh, he died.
That's
You
it.
hack, kind of to test yourself to see if you can break into something, or just to fuck with people. Sometimes. I mean, there's more to it than just going in for a
clever
profit or
ploy.
doing it for the jollies.
How about the hackers that trying to go like for the tournaments or the games, trying to put their names out there?
I was beginning to
It really
enjoy
won't work
myself.
if you're hacking or cheating the system.
Why not?
Yeah. Well,
Because
most of
eventually,
them-
if you were cheating and then you end up with somebody that really know how to play, how will you defend yourself? That you were cheating at first.
well, eventually most of those guys get caught. At least the ones we know of. I know they had a big. I'd have to look up the story again, but I know there was a guy. I think the story was last week where he got caught like leveling accounts, and you're not like if you're a pro tournament player, you're not supposed to do that sort of thing. And he ended up getting like a suspension.
Move here.
I'd have to go thumb back through my story to see if I can find it. Just a top ranked pro player. Got caught leveling people's accounts and then got a nice little suspension handed to him. Oh, we got it. Who's in the middle?
There's like 3 of them down here. I can't really get to it.
Okay.
So I hate hackers now, especially since I can't do it.
Oh, what was that?
Exactly. I think if you were the one actually hacking, you would sing a different tune.
My hunt continues.
Yeah.
And I'm going back for the. This is a nice pushback. And we take it. They take it. We take it. They take it.
It's a good trade. Good trades.
I haven't played this guy in a while.
I'm low on mana.
All right. Oh, here it comes.
Well, hacking,
As you
regardless, I'm sure we've all by now, since Ant-Man's been in the movie theater for the past 2 weeks, we've all seen it by now, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
See,
I get to keep the bando.
Yeah, you couldn't wait to use that, could you?
Yeah, I know.
Hey.
He's talking
segue
about.
into it or anything.
Yeah, he's been talking about it the whole time. That's my new line. That's my new line.
Actually, no. You say you were gonna come out with the one of the Titanic.
No, don't even start. Don't even start with that argument.
Remember?
You're a flip
Lost my
flopper.
wife. Mom died. That got reported, but kept the van
My hunt
and give a big smile.
Michael Pena's character was he played that part pretty well. That was
He
hilarious.
plays all his roles pretty well, but he basically
Oh, he
stole the
just-
spotlight throughout that movie.
I'm getting double teamed on that bottom part. It's hard to get away when they all got their cooldowns ready to go.
I feel sorry for the Falcon, man. Got beat up by a ant.
Yeah, isn't that kind of like a little bit of a running theme to most of the movies that he's in? You know, I think he's been in 3 of them so far.
Yeah.
And every time they go straight for that jetpack.
Well, you know, that had to have been the most Canadian fight I've ever seen. The entire time,
What makes it Canadian?
he was apologizing to the Falcon the entire time. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Oh, I love you. You're my favorite character. My
hunt continues.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna steal this, but I'll bring it back.
And not to mention the Pym didn't have the most update information on the installation that they were going after.
Look, really? How good of a spy were you? You got intel from
Another
like
part.
the
He does.
80s.
I know he had such an elaborate plan set up to get Scott Lang into his overall scheme of getting him into the suit, but yet he had outdated information. It just so happened to be the Avengers.
Clever ploy.
But wait, let's take a moment to admire how awesome they have melded the rest of that universe into the movies. I mean, they basically just got to the point where they can stick their characters in and make cameos flawlessly. Because I mean, they didn't advertise.
You gotta make sure you sign all those guys. You gotta make sure you sign them all onto a couple movies. So that way you keep that flow going.
I mean, the way they just segued Falcon in there, completely unexpected.
Well, it being a Marvel film and it being part of their grand scheme, they had to work something like that in there somewhere. They would have had to, and then they put in the quick cameo for Captain America at the end.
Shall be remembered.
We are severely outleveled, by the way. I just wanted you to know that. I don't know what happened, but we were
I
not
keep
so good
dying.
experience points.
See, I keep dying.
Yeah, stop dying.
Nah, I quickly got double teamed down at the bottom, and I couldn't hold both of them off.
Enough waiting. Let us depart.
But
I think it's just a bad combination of heroes.
no, that's not it. We were playing poorly, honestly. There's no way, because I was fucking destroying them in the center. There's no way that we should have been out-leveled fucking by 3 levels like this.
It's a civil war, man.
Well, yeah, the movie Ant-Man is also a tie-in to Captain America: Civil War.
Yeah, it's because all those Marvel films are it's all part of the grander scheme.
Oh yeah.
I wonder what we're doing to the
No.
Winter Soldier. Were they beating him up or something?
I don't know. That's just one of those questions.
I don't think they're beating them up necessarily.
Yeah, because we don't know what kind of mental state he's in at the end of that film.
Our enemy is losing their advantage.
Because he's got that whole identity crisis thing going on, or he's fighting with who he was, who he is, what's the truth, what's not the truth.
And basically, he was trapped in the vice. So maybe they were fighting with him. Maybe they were fighting with him, and they trapped him in the vice, and now they've had to figure out a way.
Well, supposedly he takes over Captain America for a while. Like the comics.
In the comics, yes, but in the movie,
Yeah.
do you think that they're going to put that in? I know there was a
I don't
rumor
know.
about it about 2 years ago about him taking over because the actor who plays Captain America's contract is coming up.
Yeah.
But do you think they'll just renew it and keep him as the face of Captain America? Because essentially, you had 3 Captain Americas in that one room at the end of that movie at the teaser.
Yeah, because they want
Choose a target.
Falcon to be Captain America at some point. I remember there was a story on that where he was going to be stepping up, and then you got the Winter Soldier comic book series going, where he was Captain America for a little while. And that's not a good place to be.
If I hear they made 3 movies, so we messed up and they try to change it.
Oh yeah, but they only
No.
whenever they negotiate those contracts, they only sign on for the amount of movies that they want to do, and then when the contract gets close to expiring, then they decide whether or not they want to keep going or not.
No, because they switched it on War Machine. Remember?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
So this is not unheard of Hollywood. They will.
well, they switched the actor, but they didn't switch the character. But they could easily still have like the Falcon taking over the Captain America, but it'd still be the Falcon guy just in the Captain America costume. Because with War Machine, the War Machine character was still the same. They just changed the actor that was playing him. Why they did that, I don't really agree with, because I thought the other guy did pretty good. What was his name?
That means he has to get injected with the same thing that Captain America has, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Unless he's just holding up the mantle until Captain America
Let's
gets
try
back.
that again.
or
Or
until.
however they're...
I
God.
depart.
Yeah, you're getting wrecked here.
Yeah, I know.
Keep dying, that's why.
Well, stop dying.
It's hard to. I'm not used to this character.
Yeah, what were some of your favorite moments from Ant-Man?
He doesn't see me. He doesn't see me. Can see you. Ah. Hi. How you doing? Big fan of yours.
Yeah, didn't they leave out the whole Iron Man bit line at the very end of that scene, where he calls himself Ant-Man, and then the following line, Iron Man was taken.
Continues.
Oh yeah.
Nah, yeah, they did leave that.
I don't remember. That was only in the commercial. Oh,
Man, I was
Yeah,
like
they-
the whole movie. I was waiting for Stan Lee, and it was like the very end.
well, the man's not getting any younger.
True.
Oh, but his cameo was amazing though. I'm glad they put it at the end of the movie instead of the beginning, like they do at most of them, because you saw him. You weren't expecting it. You were so deep in the movie, so absorbed with the movie, and then all of a sudden, oh, there's Stan Lee. Oh shit.
Yeah, maybe that has something to do a little bit more with. Jeez, yeah, you just go right in. You go right in there, and they just slam you.
We just need to hang on, play defensively, and stay together. I mean, we're only down by 3 levels right now,
Let us
and
depart.
if we can get up to level 20, we'll be in an even match.
You have lost a
and
fort,
we,
heroes.
can probably make a comeback.
I depart.
Yeah, because if they had
damn
that
it.
Stan Lee, if they had that Stan Lee thing at the beginning, people would have just forgotten about it.
Exactly.
But I know Paul Rudd had a hand in writing it. He had some writing credits to the movie, so that might have been why the movie kind of went so smoothly, because it was just literally one spot after another spot after another spot. It didn't slow down at all.
Shall be remembered.
No.
They just kept going.
Well, that and plus also you have to keep in mind the director. I forgot his name, but the director's hand in it too. I mean, that's his way of his style of directing was all over the place. And he's done work with Michael Pena before.
Man, even when I try and hang back, their invisible characters come up and get you.
Like what? Not Kerrigan, but the
Nova.
Yeah, Kerrigan, right? Oh no.
No, it's Nova.
Your enemies have dismantled the key.
And I was hanging back towards the core, just trying to launch out some range attacks. So then here comes
Choose attack.
here comes Nova from behind. Yeah, so much for getting my my little sub quest out of the way. Oh.
In our favor.
Yeah, but it just, like I said, I think just about every element of that movie,
As you wish.
worked well together. And I can see if you're not a fan of any of the Marvel series, you're probably just not gonna enjoy any of it. But
Well done.
Like me when I first went, I was like, the Ant-Man? Nah, not really. Because one, I never heard of the comics. But when I
The
saw the movie,
shrines are gathering
believe me,
power.
it was good.
The dragon.
Yeah, 'cause I know Ant-Man was part of the. I know he's part of the Avengers and all that, but I don't know the big reason of them working him into the whole overall story arc. So I'm guessing they must have some sort of major plan for him down the line.
Well, are you talking about working him into the story arc as far as the movies are concerned? Or
Yeah, the
as
whole
far as-
thing. Yeah, because his movie by himself, were just that worked just fine. But I was wondering how they were going to work him into the overall, like his character importance for the entire series.
Well, originally in the comics, Pym he had created oh god, what the fucking
The
guy's name?
path
Ultron.
leads
He
this
created Ultron, not Stark. So
Oh, really?
yeah, he created Ultron. So that's part of the reason why people are bitching about having Tony Stark in Age of Ultron creating Ultron, because it wasn't necessarily flowing with the comic books. So Pym originally created in the comic books Ultron, and I think originally that was what they wanted to do. But when they were changing the scripts and all that, I guess they decided, oh, we'll just have Tony Stark do it instead.
Because he's the bigger character.
Well, that plus they weren't sure if Ant-Man would actually, come to fruition, because they were having so much trouble finding a director to stick with it and having a script written up.
Through here.
And Ant-Man had been in talks actually long before a lot of the other movies. I think they were talking about doing Ant-Man back in 2006. So I think that's probably where he was supposed to flow in as far as the movies were
I
concerned.
depart.
But I think now they'll probably use him to probably like communicate with Black Panther or something like that. I'm sure he'll have plenty of small bits. It'd be easy for him to make cameos, considering that his whole reason for existence is to be a spy. Sneak in. Or, for that matter, considering how much of a thief he is, maybe he's the one he'll end up stealing gems from Thanos' gauntlet. Never
Oh
know.
yeah, the Infinity Gauntlet. Yeah, it could be.
Swift and silent.
But I
Yeah,
thought he
Oh, they
quit
got a
stealing
containment unit.
stuff.
But
I thought he quit stealing stuff.
well, he did, but yeah, he kind of get pulled right back into it.
We're still in this.
Double kill. Choose a
They have
target.
so many great one-liners for the movie. It was so awesome.
We are closing.
Wonder what happened with the end. Did
Hey,
the little
Scott.
girl keep?
Through here.
You're full of shit.
Did I ruin the moment?
Oh yeah, the part when he's
This is-
hugging
yeah.
the little ant, and then every single time he gets freaked out, he just goes back to normal.
Double kill.
It looks a lot worse than it
Been
seems.
outmatched.
Well, it felt a lot worse. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to the language. It was funny. I just like the part of my cousin has a friend. He worked in this place. He has a cousin has a friend.
Yeah, that whole thing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Michael Pena should do all the mission briefings for Marvel Universe from now on.
Oh, God. Yeah. Then how long before Tony Stark just builds a robot to replace him?
The enemy is attacking.
No, I think Tony Stark will, if anything, will probably just try and build a translator for him.
Either that, maybe have Michael Pena's character and Jarvis go at it. Because Jarvis usually updates Tony on all the stuff.
But I thought Iron Man was
Have him
building
fighting-
the new suit for Miss
Let us
Iron Man.
depart.
The dragon shall rest no
What?
longer.
What?
Unleash its power.
Miss,
Iron
are you
Man girl?
talking about that wasp
A
suit?
clever ploy.
No, I'm just playing.
God damn it.
It's like, oh,
Yeah, there's a reason you're not in charge.
It would be nice. I mean,
Did he
they
ever
had-
tell you about the Titanic?
No, I just saw the old lady threw the jewels in the water.
All
Yeah.
women survive through jewels and motion.
Patience is sacrificed discipline. You cannot escape my wrath.
Yeah, but-
Did it?
It was a great movie, start to finish. And then they tried to pull on your heartstrings of why he was the whole reason why he was doing it.
And again, back in the
Pet
comics,
ant.
The whole reason why he was doing it in the comics was Scott was he stole the original Ant-Man suit in order to save his daughter.
So they at least worked. They at least got that into the movie, right?
Yeah, they at least kind of worked that in. So
He's trying to do it for the right reasons.
exactly. And all the guys who played Ant-Man in the comic books, although the latest one is kind of lame, kind of has a whole Deadpool-ness mentality, they have good hearts. So he's a superhero through and through. People were skeptical that this movie would be successful because one, most people haven't heard of Ant-Man, and two, it's hard to imagine a little guy named Ant-Man actually taking on these big bad villains.
Well,
It was
don't they usually have to design the villain around the superhero so that they can find what's going on?
yeah, but
Yes.
at
Or
first
so the hero can find an easy way to beat the other guy.
Well, kind of yes and no.
I'll be back here real quick. I'm having audio issues.
That's all right. Yes and no. There's kind of two ways that Marvel's taking it with designing their heroes, and the first way is that they either have designing their villains. The first way is that they either have the story revolve around the technology itself corrupting somebody and forming them into a villain, or the villains themselves just automatically from the jump are just fucking sinister and evil and baddies. Take Thanos as opposed to the old guy from the first Iron Man. Okay, the old guy from the first Iron Man, his mentality and nature kind of revolved around the technology itself, and that's kind of why he ended up being the villain. Whereas Thanos, he's just a badass villain from the jump.
Yeah.
And the Marvel has this horrible habit so far of developing their villains. The only villains really that have been developed have been Loki, honestly. All the other villains, for the most part, seem to be pretty well. Loki and Thanos, but you notice they are going over a series of movies, so they have time to be developed. But the other villains, I mean, Ultron, I don't think had enough time to be developed in Age of Ultron.
no. But Loki, and the other one, they're kind of playing the good part and the bad part in most of some of the movies.
He's a trickster. What do you expect?
Because he's good and then he's bad. I mean, it makes no
No,
sense. what they want.
Loki's just bad. Once he found out he wasn't going to get what he wanted in that first movie, he made the choice to go be bad.
Yeah, Loki.
Yeah, but then. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Loki is bad. I mean, I was just going to say that he's bad. He's not good. Even though in the comics he flip flops, but for the most part he's in his own self interest.
Yep. Yeah, ready up, Zero. You ready?
Yep.
Because it wasn't in the second one that he fought because they killed her mom or something like that, or her stepmom.
Well, it was partly because they killed his mother, and the other way it got him out of prison.
Yeah. And at the end, he actually ends up.
Yeah, so all he
Yeah.
had to do was play along, so he could get out of the Asgard prison, and wait for his moment to where he could get away from his brother, and then in which he proceeded to go back and somehow take over the kingdom without anybody noticing.
Well, at least you have 3 billions, but at least 2 billions are good, or they're thieves. By the way, the guy from the Guardian of the Galaxy and the Ant, they're both thieves, but they end up saving the world or saving someone.
Yeah, they're thieves with a conscience.
They're anti-heroes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They can still do the bad stuff, but they end up doing the good things. And if I'm not mistaken, Guardian of the Galaxy, a lot of people didn't hear of that movie until it came out, or they didn't even knew about it. And actually, it was a great hit, same as the Ant-Man.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was a known comic book series amongst comic book fans, but it wasn't one of those widespread, wide known kind of topics.
Yeah, like
Well,
X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
'cause
then and they're the good. I mean, so far for me, those two were one of the
Look here.
better movies than
Treasure
the other
goblin has
Marvel movies,
appeared.
except for the
Slay
Avengers.
it quickly. and claim its gold, hero.
Let's stay silent this moment so I can talk.
And I think Captain America Civil War is next. And then... Nobody go on top? Nobody go
I
on
think
top?
Thor Ragnarok's as well.
Well done, my
Yeah, then
friend.
Ragnarok must be after
Well
that. That one.
done, indeed.
I wouldn't
I shall
mind
follow
seeing
y'all.
Ant-Man again. I wouldn't mind seeing Ant-Man again. It was a good silly movie.
It was.
And how warm and welcoming his daughter was to everything he did.
Oh man, she gets the
That's
Queen of Creepy Award. She loved everything that was just weird.
Let us know.
Nice job. Oh,
Yeah, for some reason I fit pretty well with Diablo.
Zero. If you're getting wailed on, get out.
Yeah, I know. I'm not used to this character.
I think he just likes it.
He likes taking it to the face.
Mm-hmm. Or on the But it's cool, man. It's whatever you like. Just don't die and put the rest of us behind.
Exactly.
Really try not to have a repeat of last time. Oh, by the way, are you still keeping track of time?
Yep.
Nice.
I lost it.
Nice.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, get away. Ah, literally blocked for him.
How are
I
we supposed
tried.
to keep? We supposed to keep track of time?
I got it, man.
No, Zero's supposed to keep track.
No, come on.
That one
got
time at
caught.
band camp.
Yeah,
One time at band camp.
that was his one time at band camp.
Oh, you know what was another an Easter egg from Ant-Man that I absolutely loved? I don't know if you guys watch House of Cards at all, but
No.
the villain character,
The mines
who was
will
played
open
by
shortly,
Corey Stahl,
heroes. Soon the undead
he
will awaken.
played
I'm just going to get this little spot real quick.
he played in the first season of House of Cards, and the main character of House of Cards is a guy named Frank. Well, Frank killed Corey Stahl's character in the first season of House of Cards, so I thought it was just an amazing Easter egg that the guy that Corey Stahl's character killed in Ant-Man in the bathroom, he zapped with that shrink ray. His name was Frank, and he flushed him down the toilet.
Oh, okay.
That was an amazing Easter egg. I don't know if anyone else caught that.
No.
No, I didn't watch the series. I was just like, ah,
Sure, get out of
shit,
there.
that's a horrible way to go.
Oh, yeah, that was a horrible way to go. And
Yeah,
flush
you-
down the toilet. That was,
Yeah, you think working at a technological company like that, and your boss is working with all kinds of experimental tech, and he makes those kind of comments to you, and you're just gonna sit there and play it cool.
I need help in the mines, guys.
Hey, I'm coming. I had to go back and heal real quick.
Let me get my tank. I'll be there right there.
Hey, I wouldn't mind you playing through as long as you're shooting at the other team.
You know, speaking of tanks, he has a tank on his keychain. I love
Oh, that was awesome.
That was my favorite moment of the entire fucking thing.
I thought he had some like special piece of technology hidden in there. I didn't know he was actually gonna turn. It was actually a tank.
And that was the same tank they showed in the little clip where they're filming him, right?
I got their Lily separated.
You can't run away.
I'm more worried about the end. What happened to the
No.
end? Did the daughter get to keep it or they took it back?
Blesses your hand.
I got Lily.
Which ant are you talking about? You talking about Anthony? Because that was the saddest part of the fucking movie.
No, the ant, the little
The one that
small
got
ant
bigger.
that grew up. They
The
got
big
bigger.
ant?
That's,
Yes.
that's a messed
You mean
up
the dog?
Yeah, the dog.
A big dog? That's a big dog. It's like really. It looks like a giant ant, and you're so much in shock. You're still calling it a dog.
Haste.
Did he say it was a... No, I think he
No.
said that was one fucked up looking dog, not...
Yeah.
Oh.
He was still referring to it as a dog. So and then at the very end, feeding the dog underneath the table.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd just sitting there laughing.
That's
That
a
was
messed
great.
up dog right there.
Oh.
Well,
Come on, guys. Get closer. Get closer.
I trust you. I do not trust you at all.
Immediately.
So wait, do you think we're gonna get you think the Wasp is gonna get her own movie as well, or is it just gonna be an
I think-
Ant-Man that they're gonna team up?
I think it's gonna be like the War Machine kind of thing. They're gonna bring her in as a supporting character of some sort. I don't think she's gonna get her mainstream film. Of course, what'd you think of her attitude when she's like pushing for the Ant-Man suit the entire thing, the entire movie, and then her father finally reveals this suit to her, and then you could see it in her eyes, you know, the power. It's like, I get my own suit.
I think that was great acting, to be honest. And I'm happy for her. I can't wait to see what route they decide to take with it.
Yeah, she acted the part very, very well. But it's just like, but as far as the character goes, it looks like she's about ready to be drunk with a little bit more power. So it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to see how. Yeah, it's like it'd be interesting to see how they take that character. Whether she gets cocky or she plays along.
She decides to team up with Loki.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. We'll have a Wasp go bad.
Oh, and how'd you guys like the small little shout out to Spidey?
Let us make haste.
Oh God! Oh.
It was at the end of the movie when Michael Pena was telling his story about his cousin, and
yeah, I remember the quick mention of it, but I forgot. I knew it was in there.
Falcon was talking to the reporter, and they were on the park bench, and basically he said,
"Let us make haste."
And the reporter said, "Well, which kind of hero are you looking for? We got a guy that jumps, we got a guy that swings, we got a guy that
crawls up walls. Yeah, there you go."
Now, they said that was just completely luck of the draw that they had that in the script before Spider-Man was even confirmed to be part of the universe due to the whole legal rights issues.
Yeah, they were just trying to give out a shot to Spidey, and it just happened to work out in the end.
Exactly. But when the way he worded it, it sounded like he was trying to describe...
Hearthstone back to the base, dude. You're real No, Zero.
Oh.
Zero has no health.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just hit B, dude. Just hit B, and it'll teleport you back.
Gotcha.
No, come back. I want to play with you.
It sounded like they were talking about 3 individual superheroes as opposed to just Spider-Man.
But they were all kind of Spider-Man traits.
Yeah, but I think when you were talking about the guy who jumps, I think they're giving a shout to Daredevil.
That's true. That could be a possibility.
And the guy who swings would be Spider-Man, and I think that the guy who crawls walls is probably Venom.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That would be very awesome.
Isn't Venom
or maybe the Black
villain?
Panther.
Was Black Panther in New York?
No, but he's gonna be in the Civil War movie.
True.
No, maybe it could have just been a whole bunch of shout-outs specifically to the Spidey universe.
Could be. Get wheeling.
I'm trying to get away.
See how he sucks you in.
I hope I give him indigestion.
Incoming stun. Oh!
No, they make the Civ, but they are gonna make first where that guy. Where they're trying to fight for the rocks, right?
That barrel attack, I couldn't get away from the dude in the freaking barrel. He kept just knocking me back towards the group.
So be it.
Oh.
What'd you say, Venom?
Because since they're talking about the Civil War, they're trying to make 2 more movies, or they're just gonna make 1 and put them all together. Because remember, they're
what?
all the
Avengers. Oh no, I think it's supposed to end with Avengers 3, but they've got a bunch of other movies in between to build up to it. So
there's Avengers 3, there's Infinity War, the first one, and there's going to be a second Infinity War movie.
Alright.
So you have 5. It's all building up to basically the Infinity War movies, and you're going to have 2 of those, and it's going to be a clusterfuck of so many cameos and on-screen time that they don't know what to do with yourself.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty crazy.
And unleash your boundless anger.
Wow. What happened?
Where'd everybody go? I finally got to.
Get out of there.
I'm trying. Oh, they got too many slows on me.
I got you. Crap.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna head back, heal up just a little bit, and I'll be back over here.
Don't leave me alone.
No, it doesn't matter. I just got stunned anyways.
A fort has fallen.
The moment of silence. Supposed to bring in everything. You think the Sorrow will show up?
The who?
The Sorrow?
Really?
I mean, it's a hero after all, isn't it?
I think you have better luck having Michael Pena doing as One Punch Man. Since he was laying people out with one shot.
Oh, come on, hit the button.
I think the next Ant-Man movie should just be Michael Pena and Michael Douglas knocking people out. Just the entire movie. That's it. Just them hitting people in the fucking face, because that was amazing.
And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to really. Sorry, man."
Whoa.
They wanted to go in. They wanted to punch people in the face, but then they're all apologetic about what they did.
I'm telling you. Oh, the most Canadian fight scenes ever. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're sorry.
It's just the situations that they get caught up in that they don't mean to do, but they get caught up in there.
Hey man, we're the good guys, right? Yeah, man.
Killing spree.
Oh. All right. I know we talked a lot about
It was just a good. It was a good movie.
It was a great movie. Hold on, Lily. Hold on, Lily.
They dragged the guy out by his ankles.
Don't worry, I told my cousin to tell my other cousin till he's trying to watch that movie. It should be a good movie.
He said yes.
He said yes. It just stares. And movie ends. Wasn't that a funny ending? He said yes.
He answered for him, yeah. Now who was it the Falcon that was looking for him?
Yeah, the Falcon was looking for him, so you know that the Falcon's looking to recruit him.
Yeah, don't tell the captain.
He got beat up.
You think he would have some sort of defense mechanism for his jetpack?
Well, you know, if his jetpack.
Y'all need support down there?
No, I think we got him. Just kiting him back and forth. I think if he would have had a titanium jetpack, he'd be a better.
No, I don't think it's. I think it's the fact. You know, it was Ant-Man. He was able to get in between the cracks.
Exactly, but
Yeah, but even the enemy had a better suit than the Falcon.
yeah,
And it was old too.
Yellow Jacket.
thank you. Yes, the yellow jacket was made out of titanium. That's why Ant-Man had to shrink down to the submolecular universe.
And how many of those discs did he have? Because he kept enlarging everything.
I think I counted 5
Choose
that he
a
launched.
talent. Are you prepared to fight the undead?
Plus the one he used on himself.
Here we go. They're all coming back up top. Alright, I'm coming back. No, yeah.
And claim their skulls.
Alright, we're back in here.
Yeah, going to the mines.
Violin.
All
I'm gonna heal up and then I'll follow in.
right. So, besides Ant-Man and the Marvel Universe, last week was QuakeCon. And we had 2 big announcements for the most part there. They talked about Fallout 4 and they talked about Halo 5 a little bit. And the new Halo 5 information they released was talking about the campaign and co-op mode. So, looks like Halo 5 and Studio 343 is ripping a little bit off of, or I shouldn't say a little bit. They are taking more from Call of Duty franchise. The way the co-op is supposed to be working is that you are going to spawn in and you can select part of the team.
Squad based.
Yeah, part of the team, the Spartan team.
Here they come. They're coming in.
Master Chief or with Locke. So Locke has his team with the guy from Firefly.
Nathan Fillion.
Thank you. Nathan Fillion, and you have
Buck, or what is his name? Buck in the game.
Bucky.
Okay. Is he gonna be
Buck.
Captain America too?
It's just Buck. And then you have the Master Chief, who's got his original team.
Blue team. Shout out to Red versus Blue.
Now is the hour.
Wow, did we just? Oh.
With Kelly and Linda on it.
I'm still skeptical how they're coming into it. You know what I mean?
I think it's going to be kind of like a get the band back together, where he's going to
Take
go and
this hero
find
down.
Kelly and Linda from his old team and is like, okay, I need you to come with me because I don't have Cortana and I'm going to go look for her.
As the goddess wills.
Bringing the old ship back. Kinda sucks they killed all his friends dying. He came back to Earth by himself.
I don't think Chief is going to die in this one.
I can't kill off the chief.
They tried
Slow
so
him
many
down
times.
just a little bit. Just slow him down just a little bit.
He always jumps.
He
would
was
assume
just
they
he
were-
was just out of range.
It's okay, our team's in base, so we need to get over there anyway.
I would assume they
Should we
would
take that siege camp? Oh, we'll grab that on the way out. Anyways, what you saying, Venom?
I would assume they would have given him a better suit now that he's been back and helped the new crew and everything. But he still get to keep the old suit. Master Chief.
No, I think he's keeping the old suit. He's gone AWOL in this in Halo 5. Okay, so he doesn't have Q from James Bond just upgrading with a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
He's basically walked out to go find Cortana on his own, and he's gone. And it looks like he's gone back to find his old crew because he trusts them, being like the only other Halo or the only other Spartan 2s left alive or left in active service. So like, get the band back together, come with me, let's go kick some ass, find Cortana, and they're like, okay, we're loyal to you, we'll do it.
Yeah, because most of it they haven't given out too much of the story, and you're gonna obviously find out most of it through playing the game. They just give you that's what anybody does is they give you those little teasers to keep you coming, get you enticed, get you interested in the game. I'll probably end up still playing it just to figure out. 'Cause I like Master Chief. I like kind of the story that they got going on. The multiplayer's not always there, but
Stand ready.
I'm generally more drawn to the story.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play it, especially for the multiplayer game.
And like I was saying, the co-op version, well, the multiplayer is going to be fucking ridiculous. But the co-op version, basically the AI takes over for you if you get dropped
And
from the
that's-
game or anything.
Yeah,
like
and that's
that.
another reason why they say they came out recently. Why they got rid of the split screen interaction. They know it was a hard decision for them. Blah blah blah. They know it's part of the fun of being able to sit with your friends in a room and playing it all over the screen. But they said up in the end they got rid of it because it interfered with the way that they wanted to tell the story this time around, how they wanted to do the mechanics, which is all the squad-based stuff. Where you're working with your team of 4 on the screen, and if they had everybody on a split screen, it would they said it would mess with the experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what happened? They just kick us out?
Someone left the game.
Okay, I see the message. Yeah. So we got one more game left.
And
If it's timed right.
yeah, 0.
I'm watching it.
Our timekeeper. I think the beard your character is wielding is quite fitting.
I'm trying to grow one
Creeper.
out, man.
Oh. And then there was the Fallout.
Old reference.
There was the Fallout 4 information that they released as well. Basically saying that the way that stats are, they're bringing back the old special system as far as allocating your points and your stats. And special stands for strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. So every time you put a point into any one of these attributes, it basically like gives you, it unlocks a perk or a perk level that you can choose from. And if you've ever played any of the Fallout series, you know that those perks were, one, hilarious, and two, just awesome and kind of required in order to keep playing the game.
Well, that and the multiple playthroughs, so you could play with everything.
Yeah, and they said that there are over 200, I think.
Is it? I just interrupt real quick. Is it me or do we play a lot of the same maps in this randomization thing?
Yeah, this is like the exact same map we played last podcast, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we played the Blackheart's Bay. I think at least once per podcast, and I know that last graveyard map. I know we've done that at least a couple of times.
Yeah.
It's like I'm having deja vu flashbacks here.
Okay, well, let's try not to repeat the losses that we're having then on those maps.
No, I think we won the last one, the last Blackheart Bay.
Yeah. Did we?
Yeah.
So you should lose this one.
That was the one we won out of the 3 last time.
Shut up, Zero. Or Venom.
Well, so
Man,
I won't feel,
he's the
so I won't feel
cheerleader that
lonely.
He's the cheerleader that got fired from the squad.
Fucking morale officer over here.
And that's why we don't draw. That's why we don't draw straws. Because incidents like this happen. So he gets put in charge of the wrong things.
Quickly and claim its gold.
I think I'll do good. I have a cousin that will help me for
A
that.
clever ploy.
And the other bit of Fallout 4 information, which I don't know if you guys are, big on the whole well, I know you are, Shadow, as far as RPGs are concerned, but they're taking a rip from BioWare, Dragon Age, and
Let us move.
you can romance your companions now.
Yeah, you're seeing a lot of that these days. Because I think Star Wars Knights of the Old, the MMO one had that I think almost way before most of them did, where you could actually you could romance one or two of your characters.
But that was
Kotar.
a BioWare game.
Yeah,
Again,
or
BioWare is big on
yeah,
that.
there you go. Yeah.
Kill the bird.
He was closer. Get back out.
Not running.
Did he actually stop and turn around?
Yes, you did.
No.
Get him.
Oh, why did you dunk him out the way? It's okay, still kill. I'm gonna go in and get the treasure chest.
Hey, ignore them, go for the treasure.
Dude,
Did you
awesome,
already
dude.
die, Zero?
Yeah, I picked the healer. I didn't know he was a healer.
Oh, God.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I know it did.
Why didn't you play the tutorial?
Do your homework. This should add to the hilarity. I'm gonna see if I can get this treasure chest at the bottom, but I'm thinking Lily's probably down there.
If you're gonna be playing support,
yep.
toss me a hill while you're at it.
Yeah, they're down there. They're down there.
You gonna pay for it, your mama.
They kill me.
Let's see if I can port back.
No, Dorito.
On your game, Venom, you should have everybody with rocket launchers and see who lasts the longest.
I do.
Let me play.
A clever
I
ploy.
always last the longest.
Nobody would survive your match, Kirby. We know how you are.
Everybody dies.
That's why I like my shotgun sniping mechanic if it ever works.
Why? Because you're as far away from me as possible.
Yep.
But it's a shotgun. That makes no sense.
Well, slug rounds can go up, I think, what, 200 yards?
It was the way the mechanics in the game worked.
Yes, I see.
So you can technically, I guess, snipe with a shotgun. It just depends on the ammunition you're using. It's not like sniping like a fucking 50 cal, but it still takes some
Especially if you hack the system.
Oh. He had to heal. He just had to heal.
Being shot, but I don't know from who.
Okay, what about?
Why are they trying to kill me?
My hunt continues.
let's go try and
Back
train.
off. Never mind.
Damn it.
Forgot who I was talking to.
Ah.
The newbie strikes again.
You should probably play a couple more rounds when we're not doing the podcast.
Yeah,
I know we don't have a lot of free time outside of this, but
Nice dunk.
Look at the bright side.
get over here. Get over here, Lily.
Interceptor at the pass.
Oh, God. Oh, you're not.
Ambush!
Oh, you're not. Good thing I don't have any coins. And be careful. They're all north of you right there. They're
I
coming
don't
for
like
you.
your attitude. I don't like the way you play.
I don't like
even
your van. I don't like your van.
Whoa, yeah, that was just personal right there. The van. Oh no. The van, you can't mess with the van. No, it's like messing with the
I think
Titanic.
between me and you, I'm gonna win that in the divorce.
No,
I'm gonna get that van. That
I'd
van's
rather
gonna
I'd rather get reported.
reported.
Yeah.
You mean deported?
No,
It's a
He
game.
meant report it.
Okay.
The
Don't try to
bubble
save
is
him.
this way.
Does it have a D or R? Sounds the same, okay?
Told you to stop rolling your R's.
I didn't roll it. I used it. What do you mean roll it?
Roll it like you stole it.
Roll it like it's-
Why are those other? Y'all guys need to pull back over there on the other side.
Pull out.
You're not even wearing protection.
Hey, did you hear about the WWE pulling out of Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, that went south so quick.
That happened last Friday, and
Yeah.
it's just
Through here.
within like hours, if not minutes,
Yeah.
WWE just deleted him from their history.
Well, yeah, they've got a bit of a fragile, ecosystem in their own little company, so they don't need bad press like that. But there was a story I was looking at that said when all that stuff started coming out, Hogan actually resigned and said it'd probably be better just for him to go ahead and get out of the way. And then like an hour or two later, that's when WWE published their letter that they went ahead and let him go.
Yeah, so you know that they basically called him up as soon as they saw it and were
Yeah.
like, okay, you need to go ahead and formally resign right now. And then we'll go ahead and come out with the announcement. They played that shit just completely political.
Oh, but isn't that how most of it goes down these days?
Yeah.
Everything's so PC, but getting away from that. But yeah, but it's just kind of sad to see these things come about in such a way, and it just one one mistake, and you're just ruined for life.
Well, I mean, he basically called him. He's basically said he's a racist. I mean, you can't save yourself from that.
Yeah, like I said, it's just like any kind of mistake these days, and one person catches you in a private moment or anything like that, you're screwed. Now, how bad is the
I'm not
chest
picking
looking?
a healer again.
Oh yeah, usually I would go and play an AI match just to see how the character plays out before I jump into a full-on match.
And two, you haven't unlocked all your talents yet. You have to
Yeah.
get level 4 with a
Let's try that
character,
again.
so you have to keep playing the character. And get
I'm
used
coming
to
over
it
to you.
before you get
Oh wait, that's default. Whoever the hell default is.
Angel.
Yeah.
It's this way.
I was just thinking that in our former Knight's a default. Oh god! Oh god! Come here! Don't run away! Oh god!
So yeah, I mean,
Screw you, default! Screw you!
and essentially,
He let us into a trap, and somehow they just completely ignored me.
Hey, don't knock it. Just
I am not. I'm just surprised.
Never know.
Oh, but you're coming up from behind.
Dude, run. Oh, fuck you, Illidan.
Might be a little personal over there with you.
Why is Rockstar Company having issues these days?
Who?
The Rockstar Company?
I think everybody has issues these days.
No, but in the
Alright, we're gonna
games,
try and get Lily right here.
you play for a little bit, then it kicks you out, and then they say they're having technical issues.
Okay, pull back.
Well, internet connections are not, and internet in general is not perfect.
And they have to
Good job.
Especially if you just got new internet, so...
Let us move.
Anybody want to support me with some doubloon turn in? I got 7.
No, I want to kill this guy. Fuck you.
But my simple internet never said that. The only thing they said, you have no internet.
No, I mean, you just got a brand new internet connection installed in your home. There's probably going to be a little few kinks to work out.
Man, aren't you a little bit remote? A little bit.
We should capture this mercenary camp.
No, I just use a remote, that's all.
I have 2 on my tail. 2 on my tail.
I'm alright. I'm at half health.
You cannot escape my wrath.
Okay.
There's 3. There's a 3rd one coming from the side. Back off.
Fuck you, Zagara. Where's the team?
They all ran north. I got 7 seconds on that fountain.
Swift and silent.
Hey, let's go south and let's try and take a couple of those siege things while they're messing with them in the middle.
Fair enough.
Are y'all getting them worked down? No.
A clever ploy.
Well, you know, there's good news for the gaming industry in and of itself, just as a whole. After 15 years, China has finally lifted the ban
On consoles.
on consoles and video games in their country.
That should boost some revenue.
Boost revenue. Maybe we'll see a little bit more money spent towards, developing games. You're right.
Hey,
But
doubloon turn in.
careful, Hawk dude just flew overhead.
I depart.
Alright.
He went down to the gold chest below us.
They're all
See
the
if they come up from behind. Y'all just keep holding them off over
Wait,
there.
get in the smoke, get in the smoke. Let's see if he turns it in. Yep, here he goes. Get him. Go get him, go get him.
I depart.
Get him, get him, get him.
And I got it.
He's got to the wall.
Ah, dang it.
Alright, let's just go.
Out of the balloon chest up north.
Why are you trying to kill me?
That's what we do. Okay. Should we come up behind him and try and gank him from behind?
You go turn in, I'm gonna go gank from behind.
We're trying to strategize here. Hopefully this guy's not over here.
They're attacking the core.
Use a healer.
I'm about to divert some of their attention.
Not a good time to lag. Way to blast him, baby! Ah!
Gotta run. That's okay, I got my quick respawn.
Show these landlubbers what we're made
Anyway, so yeah, last year they
Choose a talent.
the ministry.
Oh, come on, dude. Don't sit there and be attacking the minions when the other guys are just laying waste to everything.
So last year, the Ministry of Culture in China basically allowed a couple of the video game console developers, Microsoft, Sony, to experiment in an 11-mile or square mile area in Shanghai with playing with video games and selling them in the free market there because they were afraid, and this is the reason for the originally for the ban, that video games and consoles would affect the development of children. So after this experiment trial that they did last year, was probably anyway, them being wrong.
Pull back, Kirby.
A little bit late on that. You can't escape an Illidan when he uses his ulti on you. They basically allowed it now. So yes, it's going to be a boost of revenue for the industry, but I don't think we're going to see any real benefit as far as the West is concerned from it.
They've had enough.
I think the developers will probably just pocket the money and keep on about their business. I don't think they'll spend any more money than they need to on developing video games.
Ooh, that was close.
Swift and silent.
So there's only gonna be 2 competitions now instead of 3.
Well, there's going to be a whole lot more competition.
Yeah, for whatever they're stealing. There's like there's stories out of China or about China every other week about them hacking somebody. All right, I'm gonna try and come down there from the south. Whatever. Oh yeah, you're
upon you. You must heal.
you all kinds of banged up.
A clever ploy.
But no, there should be a lot more competition as far as consoles and all that now because you're opening up to a new market.
Fear betrays you.
And they're going to want to try and do a cash grab as quickly as they can. So you'll see a lot of development and a lot of catering specifically towards that Chinese market.
Yeah.
Because the big thing that's been going on over there has been the games that have been on mobile, telephone, because that wasn't banned. So you may actually see consoles that are geared more specifically towards video games that were produced on mobile telephone. Oh shit! Are about to die.
To the locker with ya. Just for a while.
Well, luckily, I don't play mobile games, especially Clash of Clans.
You're pouring under attack.
Really? I see you playing it.
You
Well,
play
it
it,
kind
right?
of well, it does slow as you get higher on the level. I'm gonna turn in these doubloons and then head back. Of course.
We are under-leveled severely.
Trust in the heart of the
Clever
cards.
ploy.
Join the dark force. Do you have
Just
do you have
cannibalize him.
don't you have a healer?
Zero is our healer.
Yeah, we're doomed.
Yeah, pretty much, which is why. That's why
Pull
I'm
him
trying
to-
to heal myself.
Pull him to heal you while you shoot.
We have
We
faith.
got Lily.
Alright, I'm going back to
Swift
base to
and
try and take out the
silent.
minions.
Well done, Sheila.
Push while they're down.
Or use him as a bait.
No mercy for the wicked. Swift and silent.
Get out of the way, Zareth. Oh, jeez. Of course.
That may be GG.
Looks like your foe beat you to it. Let this be a lesson to you.
Try and grab the minions.
To Davy
South
Jones'
of,
locker
right
with
there.
ya.
Grab the bruiser camp.
Getting slowed.
Let us capture this
Zero down here, Zero.
Put the 5 cards together and bring Exodia to it.
I wouldn't mind having a little bit of Zodiac Obliterate right now.
Well then, who's got the coin for me services?
Or turn up your power so Goku can sense your key and teleport to you.
Your injuries are severe. Head to
I bet everybody already saw the 3rd episode, right?
Help. Fuck. Fucking team. Shit.
Yeah,
Tyrande, all I wanted was a heal. Just
you got
one.
the other guy. You got the other part of the team with you.
I know. A fucking default. All I wanted was one heal. That's it. Just one. That's all I needed.
They're all paid up? Bah, who cares? Let's get to the fun part.
Let us capture this
One
person.
less
Oh yeah, Venom, did you want to talk about Creed?
blast
Creed.
them apart.
Apollo Creed.
No, Rocky movie coming out.
Oh yeah.
Michael B. Jordan.
Thought I lost where I was in that one. And I was just wondering if you already saw the previews of the movie.
I haven't seen any previews.
I saw him in the movie theater when I was watching.
Ceasefire!
Yes, you saw it with me, Shadow.
They'll need to pay up first.
Oh, yeah, the preview. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to that.
Oh, that's nice.
Your core!
As you
The Apollo Creed one. It was like, it's another Rocky movie.
And you
Yeah,
told me to
basically
pay attention to every single one of them.
Yeah, I did. It was fun.
But that was a good freaking preview. How could you not pay attention?
Really?
It
Freaking
because
slam that guy
didn't
around.
show. It didn't show until the end. Well, mostly at the end. First, it was
I
just
saw
a
the
guy.
Goosebumps one.
It was just a guy, you know, trying to become, you know, a boxer and everything. Trying to find a teacher and everything, and then at the very end, kind of the end, then we see Rocky Balboa. Like what?
Last words.
So at first, it wasn't like that much interesting till he came out.
Fight with such passion.
I mean, it'd be pretty nice to see how it comes out.
Your hands.
I mean, he's not gonna fight anymore.
Yes, I see.
No, I mean this is essentially the passing of
The torch.
to the new generation. Yeah, the watch to the new generation. We need to take the boss up north when we get a chance while they're down.
All right, we'll move. Let's
guys
go ahead.
go.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and head up there.
I'll go ahead and take
I
out these
depart.
minions down here.
Come on with me, Zero.
Okay.
Yeah, because they've got that flying guy just going all around.
Yeah, he's gathering up gold.
The path leads
Now, you think they're
Yeah,
gonna
keep me
try to do
alive.
at least 2 more movies, or you think just that particular movie they're gonna do?
I think they're gonna keep it going.
What do you mean?
Trying to make at least 2 or 3 more movies.
Damn, I died.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? God damn it, guy.
Oh, the flying, I don't know what his name is. The flying guy came up from
Boss
behind and took Zero out real quick, and then by that time the rest of them came running up there.
Gotta get to the boss, gotta get to the boss, gotta get to the boss. Tyrande, send out a scout, send out a scout. How you doing there, bro? You know, fuck all of you. You're mine.
my wrath.
You think it's double?
You.
Let us know.
I suck. Fuck you. Oh! You popped him!
Do you want more?
You popped him like a pinata.
Oh, he's still got, oh great, he got 4.
Yeah, no. You can't do this. I'm on hell.
Don't do it, Default. Don't go in there.
Oh, God damn it.
Your fate is sealed.
Go
Any
for
help? Should I join y'all so y'all can
Turn into
kill them all?
balloons. Turn into balloons. Four of them are down. Go turn into the balloons if you can.
I'm going. Oh, damn fucking minions. I hate when you're mounted and you're on your way and then the minion just hits you with one little arrow.
No, Tyrande, no!
Don't go for it!
Never flow.
Oh,
Double kill.
What's that?
let me dump some of mine.
Look alive! They're attacking
Going
your
to
core!
base.
Back off, Zero. Zero, back off.
I'm running.
Let's show your enemies a jolly good
All right,
time.
now turn around and get him.
Grab the minion camps.
There we go.
Thanks.
There we go.
Let us move.
So what does the healer do?
Really?
I mean, other than
You're gonna
heal.
You're gonna
Other
stoop
than
your
heal.
your question asking that low.
I mean, other than heal, what is the other? What is the other?
Well,
thing
this
that
is
they
how I'll tell you how they do it in GTA.
That's enough!
You take the gun,
For free!
you put it in your mouth,
I depart.
and then you pull the trigger. You see how many times you can pull the trigger. If you can pull the trigger at least 6 times, you'll be full heal.
do? Can I hack the gun?
No, you should be able to just do it normally.
Are we grabbing the minion camps, guys? Come on.
I just
Not
got
me.
done turning into balloons.
Ah, okay.
Is that the only thing he does? Just heal? Or can he do something?
No, they're going
else,
up
like-
north.
He's playing Malfurion. Malfurion has healing, and he's supposed to be crowd control. Most healers have crowd control.
Oh, really?
But it has to be with people helping him all the time, right? He can't be on his own.
Wow, they got a bunch of quick teleports. They're going and taking a whole bunch of minion camps. Yeah, no. That's why, oh no, I was over there and that's how I found out. They all started teleporting over. I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna try and get there as quickly as I can.
God damn it!
Your killing spree be over.
My E was down.
Look alive! They're attacking your core!
Let us capture this mercenary camp.
Okay. One of you needs to turn into balloons. Actually, 2 of you need to turn into balloons.
Oh, come on. God.
Okay, I'll turn. Here.
How is your GTA match going over there, Venom?
Why is he leaving me?
Like I said,
Oh, they're trying to
Rockstar-
chase. They're coming after. God damn it, he's in fucking retreat. Come on, dudes, help me stand ground.
Attacking your core!
The Rockstar company
You're outnumbered. Don't
having
bother
issues.
with it. Wait till the 2 of us get up.
Oh,
What are you saying,
they're
Venom?
turning into balloons.
The Rockstar company having issues right now, so it kicked everybody out.
It's not worth you dying.
I'm trying. I can't get away with all the stuns.
That's why you don't go in.
You think we're gonna win?
No.
Yeah, look at it. It's like 1%, man.
Nope, you lose. I'm sorry, man.
It's 1%. It's already over. Then they're about to set off the
Yeah.
cannon.
The path leads this way.
Now I went from Grand Theft Auto right now to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I'm gonna make some burger with zombies.
Let's skip the treasure.
Why would you eat zombie hamburger meat? Wouldn't they just turn you into a zombie?
Your core
I don't know, there's a map here where you have to pick up meat.
always use
And cook it.
another soul in me crew.
Wait, what?
There's one part of the Easter eggs from Call of Duty. You
Oh,
have to
that
pick
one
up-
on the second one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I've done that one.
It didn't make that much of a hit.
Yeah, it's over.
Not like the other zombie games.
Sure, I know.
GG.
It wasn't.
Your enemy has it out for you.
I'm expecting a lot more.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was a horrible match that we should have won, but c'est la vie, as they say. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us tonight for tonight's podcast. Next week is going to be RTX 2015 in Austin, and Shadow and myself will be there. So if you run into us, say hi. It'll be awesome. If you like what you saw, like what you heard, do subscribe, and please do comment. Tell us what you think about Ant-Man. What'd you love about it? What'd you hate about it? What do you think will happen in the future as far as Ant-Man 2 and the other Marvel movies? And please be sure to check out our other channels as we upload more content to them.
And if you'd like to see us do anything or try anything or review anything, leave a comment. We'll try our best to get to it.
That being said, I'm Kirby,
Shadow.
Venom.
0.
and we're signing out.
Yeah.